How did I meet Chris? I met Chris while I was working at V. You know, Chris was an intern at Hot 97.5, and I used to just kind of stop through there because I knew the music director, who ended up being his manager. His name is Shaka Zulu. He would invite me to come pick up extra vinyl, extra copies, grabbed about 30 pieces of vinyl, and then, you know, he made the introduction. Chris already knew who I was because he was familiar with me from my college radio days. 1999, he basically pulled me to the side and was like, hey, you know, I'm trying to get this record deal. He asked me to DJ at his single release party. So this was at this club called the Chili Pepper in Buckhead. This event called Red Hot Tuesdays, which was like the hottest thing going. Because at the time, you know, like he was trying to get on with LaFace, So Def, and, you know, like a few other labels. And he ended up putting his record out independently. Or, you know, he might go to Tennessee one weekend, or he'd go to Charlotte somewhere. Basically, he was doing his due diligence around the South. So then Def Jam picks him up. You know, they shoot the video for What's Your Fantasy. Record is picking up. Bam! I do my first show with him in Cleveland in September of 2000. Honestly, at that point, I had no way of knowing he was going to turn out to be this big superstar, you know, that he turned into. You know, I thought, okay, you know, this would be cool for an album or so, and then come back to the radio, right? And then once he released that second single, Throw Them Bows, started getting airplay all over the place, you know, because again, he was just regional first, you know, but then, you know, started doing homecomings, like Howard Homecoming. Then we started doing shows in New York, Boston, Philly, you know, starting to go to Seattle, Portland, Vegas, LA. It was at that point where it was just like, okay, he did like 3.5 million. We were doing shows in nightclubs at first. And then, you know, when Throw Them Bows really blew up, we went on tour with Outkast. Then after the Outkast tour, it was just gone. Living Out of Suitcase. TRL, Direct Effect, you know, Carson Daly, you know, like all these shows. Tim Westwood over in London, we're performing at the MTV World Video Awards over in Monaco, and you know, just places that we'd never been before, man. It was just a hell of a ride. A hell of a ride.
Chasing cash and you got some beats with a mattress with your 5.5 boots on your open.